So today I'm getting out on what is promising to be an historic snowfall today. If we get the 12 inches of snow that they're predicting, and it looks like we will, then this is going to be a record April snowfall. So I'm crazy enough to get out shooting. I could either sit home and kind of mope around or get out and do something. And I'm going out with one camera, other than my iPhone of course, one fixed focal length lens, a 28 millimeter lens, no tripods, no drones, no nothing. And I'm shooting this on my iPhone 10, and I will post-produce it on my iPhone 10. So this is a little experiment that minimalist photography and minimalist blogging about photography. So let's give it a go. So I don't know if there's an image to be had down there, but I'm going to give it a shot. Looking out across the lake, what I'm imagining is that you'll just be able to barely make out the trees on the opposite shore. And then we've got that little pile of branches and stuff in the foreground, along with some of the branches that have fallen into the lake. So I'm going to give it a try and see what I'm able to do, and hopefully not fall in, because you might be able to tell that ice at the edge of the lake is not solid, and if I fell in there, I would get wet, which I would not be happy about. So we'll give it a shot. Well, sometimes the image that you thought you wanted to get isn't the one that works out, and maybe neither of them work out. But when I get down here, I figured I might as well look up this side as well, and found it a little bit more interesting. You can see, well, actually, you can't see the other side of the shore. It just looks like a little bit darker band, but you really can't make out a thing over there. That is the other side of the shore. This is a small pond, so the visibility down here is pretty bad. Just heard a tree drop. Wasn't too far away. Not surprised with this wind. I suppose if I were a smart person, I'd get out of these woods, but it's beautiful being back here. So I talked a little earlier about reducing collisions, and you can't always eliminate them, but try and eliminate the really prominent ones. If you look at these three large trees in the foreground, the one on the far left, right behind it, there's a slimmer tree. And when I was making the image, I was trying to be really careful not to have those two trees collide with each other. Very small movement, just to one side, and you'll notice they start to collide, which to me makes the composition less strong. If I move over, I haven't even moved my feet, I've just shifted my body. If I move over a little bit, all of a sudden I think it's a much stronger composition. So that's when I talk about eliminating collisions. That's really what I mean. It's a good thing I've hiked these woods a lot, because it'd be really tough to find the trail if you were out here and didn't know these trails very well. I know this is where this trail goes, but there's no marks, of course, because snowfall. So this is what I'm talking about with shapes and patterns showing up. When you're out in a snowstorm, you see how that snow is plastered to the sides of those trees, but you still see some of the tree on the outside. So it creates these fascinating stripes going way back into the background. And I am definitely going to be trying to make an image here with this. Okay, I'm going to head on in. It's really been beautiful out here. It's kind of an epic day. As I mentioned before, if we get the 12 inches of snow that's predicted, which looks like we will, this is going to be the biggest snowfall April in recorded history for Minnesota. So I figured, why not get out and shoot on an historic day, kind of an epic day out in the big woods, which I love so dearly. So I will close it off now. Those of you that are wondering, I mean, as far as post-production, what I'm experimenting with is I'm only going to post-produce this on an iPhone, using iMovie on an iPhone, and I will upload it to YouTube directly from my iPhone. So really going for kind of a minimalist thing here. No fancy B-roll shots, no drone video, none of that. Just one guy out with a camera and an iPhone. Very minimalist, and that's the way I like to keep it. So, interested to hear your thoughts about that. Take care. Have a great day. See ya.